there's a quote that says like if you surround yourself with 4 winners, right, you're gonna be the 5th winner.
By force.
And me and one of my best friends, we have a difference in philosophies.
Okay.
I think I should surround myself with winners. He very much likes to be the top dog in his group. What is best, do you think, like to constitute you being the best? Because if we're talking about catching W's, and
I mean,
you remember the whole leader of the friend group thing?
Yeah. I mean, like, being the big fish in a small pond is kind of like, I don't want to say it's damaging, but it's like, if you don't have that level of pushing yourself to be like actually lit for real, I feel like that'll make you will, okay. If you want to go far, you go with a team. If you want to go fast, you go alone. Okay. But you can't never go as far as you can by yourself without the team, right? Yeah. So him moving by himself is not giving him enough chance to learn from the people around him, right? Assuming that's the way that he's living his life. And then when you are like the guy in a group, you don't get a chance to really sharpen your own iron because of you're just bluntly just better than everyone around you, right? In comparison to when everyone else is like better than you or like more hardworking or whatever it is, right? And now you're looked at as like, all right, bro, you're being lame for being the last in the group because why are you the last in the group? You should be able to try to like, you can't be third to last, like bro, pick one, bro.
Yeah. So what do you think?
I think the best way to move is because I personally like to be like the one that's not doing the least per se, but like has to work up.
I hear you
because of like. Sure. When I do kicking around motherfuckers that are like would classify me as the quote unquote big dog, it's like it's not that you's a bitch, but it's like it's not the laziness. It's not that you're lazy. It's like your vibe is not that it's off, but it's lacking. Yeah. And the places that you could set me up isn't that high because you can't set yourself up that high either. So it's like, what are we doing here? Yeah. And I feel like every like relationship there is a give and take in all of them. If it's not like sexual or it's like platonic, like the friends wise or like business wise and stuff like that. And then with a lot of friend groups, a lot of friends, they don't realize it's all of them. It's all those things. And it's like if you're surrounding yourself around people that can't make you money, it's like or can't set you up to go and make you money. It's kind of wild because it's like we've reached that age where it's like, if I'm 22 and just broke, that's insane as fuck. And I'm not working towards being a serious-minded individual, that's crazy. You're grown. You can't always just not be serious. That's insane. I hear you on that. Because unserious people are they're the bane of my existence. Because why are you selling our bag like this? That's the way I see it. Why are you selling our bag?
Yeah. And I wanted to ask you, I'm going to have to put some thoughts off to the side so don't lose them. But is that grind perpetual, right? Because I do look at you as a very focused and motivated person, right? And as you continue in your life, you're going to get to a point where it's like Grant Cardone talking about $400,000 is unacceptable and everything. You're going to get to a point where the guys you think are you're trying to strive to, you're above that, you know? And then you're going to get to another point, like let's say millionaire, being worth 5, and then it's 10, and then it's 50, you know? And now you're looking at the people who $400,000 or $1 million, you're like,
see here, but that's the thing. I will never look at someone as less just because they have less money. Because I feel like then you're just playing a game of dick measuring. And like, especially with men, the game of dick measuring can get so dangerous.
Absolutely.
Because of how men naturally just put ourselves in a hierarchy. I mean, men and women both just naturally put each other in hierarchies. But the thing about men is they will genuinely treat you different. And it's not some backhanded stuff. No, they're like, no, you are my bitch now because of you are less than me. And now you will believe you're less than me. And now you will fall in line.
Exactly.
And I feel like when you're playing that game, it's like, all right, now you can't have friends for real. Exactly. You just can't have friends. Because if you're just like constantly like just, and then it turns into like preying on niggas' downfalls,
and that's where it gets toxic. That's where it gets toxic.
That's crazy.
And that's why it goes right back to the quote we were talking about before. You know, as my history teacher said the exact same quote that you had just said. It's like if you want to go far, you go together, right? If you want to go fast, you go by yourself. But obviously in reverse order and everything. You can't be doing that if you're constantly just being like, oh, I got to be the best in this and that and that and that.
And then
you know,
I feel like it gets to a point where it's like, what I wanted when I was 15 is different than what I want now.
Facts.
And when bro, what I wanted 6 months ago is different than what I want right now.
Yeah,
and I feel like the fact that I can just naturally change so much to look to the future, like when I'm 40, am I gonna still be trying to like grind the same way that I'm trying to grind now?
Yeah.
No, I want to chill.
Well, it depends.
Personally, I'm lazy. That's me.
So we talked about this a while ago, right? And a very a controversial figure, so I won't say his name, was giving some advice, right, on how if somebody like aspires to like be on the beach, right, with the pina colada, you know, that's not the aspiration. I think you're gonna get there and you're gonna be like, nah, I gotta get back to it.